top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Sooners about to kick it away and get this season started. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Air Force Falcons offense will get the first swing of the game. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and
it's a seam wide open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air, it's Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way. There he goes. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Falcons trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. The pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get pop.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Oklahoma's offense has the ball for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Back to pass, it's Hawkins. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the try is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. These teams about which conferences are better, you're going to get a lot of answers today.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. finding open areas. Wide open spaces. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got it in the middle. It's Kent. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Around the end, it's Price. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. On the option. Now the toss. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Trying to pull his way in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The extra point here would tie the game. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit him while he's throwing the football. Made it easy for the defender to run underneath it, create an interception.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Flips it out to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Latham. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no, no.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on third down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Sooners will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Graham.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Falcons can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job on it.
Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. He'll do it himself. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They're going to run it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Looking for room. It's Price. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air. It's Hawkins. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. He's in open space downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Latham. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Caught behind the line. It's Latham. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Dropping back, it's Reed. Bringing the heat. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. wide receiver going in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kent. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB.
Running room in the middle. Lots of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown Sooners.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He lets one fly deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty... Keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. Caught near the sticks. It's Kearney. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Sooners are on the move. They'll run play action. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 24 over the Groupers.
Looking downfield on first down.
We've got our eye on...
Oh, he's got some space. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kearney. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Sategna. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a catch at the 10. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Complete on 3rd down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Caught in the backfield. It's Latham. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Keeps looking downfield. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Kearney. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out. Find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll ride Davis here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And despite going 0 for 2 on 4th down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Falcons have this offense rolling. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got it, looking for a first. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points and get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Ready to try the point after.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Caught in the backfield, it's Latham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Air Force.
One more play to pad the stats. To the air, it's Reed. Got his man on the right. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason.